A pregnant Florida woman pulled over by a deputy who drew his gun and told her to shut up during what appeared to be a routine traffic stop last week. Ebony Washington was pulled over by a Bradford County Sheriff's Office deputy when he suspected her of speeding, right? So she drove to a nearby gas station, and once she parked, was handcuffed after the deputy pulled out his gun. In body cam footage obtained by CNN affiliate WJXT, she told the deputy why she hadn't pulled over sooner. Listen.
The only reason why I didn't stop, I'm a married, educated woman with a master's degree. I swear, Lord knows I'm not doing. I was only not because it's dark out, and I have three kids with me. I'm pregnant, and I did not want them to feel uncomfortable.
Shut up!
Yes, sir.
About the why.
Yes, sir.
Don't care about the why.
Okay, so Deputy Jacob Desue has not responded to CNN's request for comment. Ebony Washington joins me now. Ebony, thank you very much. So walk us through what happened when you first realized that you were being pulled over. We can see on the video that you put on your hazards, you drove to a gas station. So tell me more about the decision not to pull over right away.
I'm very familiar with the road, and the road is very dark. And I knew that there was a gas station that was ahead about a mile. And so I just continued to drive to make sure that I was in a well-lit area so I felt comfortable, as well as my children feeling comfortable. In the process of me getting there, or when I did arrive to the gas station, that's when the officer asked me to put my hands out of the window, or that would be the last thing that I do. He continued to threaten me and say, you know, he has his gun. He's not worried about anything, because I was making sure that because of his frustration and anger that he was presenting to me, I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable with me having to put my hand back in the window to unlock my door and put my hand back in the window to take my seatbelt off. So I wanted to make sure he was aware. And then when he proceeded to say that, I was like, well, I was speeding, you know? So I was a little nervous and confused at that time, as well as afraid because of the things that he was saying to me. Mm-hmm. That's why I informed my daughter to record and the other one to call their dad, my husband. So it was very different.
Well, we played the clip of you explaining to the deputy why you drove to the gas station, and you explained that you were married, you have a master's degree, that the kids were in the car. Why'd you tell him all that information?
Because I felt like he viewed me in a different light. I felt like by the things he was saying, he was kind of trying to bait me to be outside of my character, to kind of be a little more aggressive, to maybe even resist. And so I felt like maybe if I informed him of these things, that I'm not, you know, maybe that type of person that he's usually, he may have been used to dealing with, an African-American that is more aggressive, or someone is more outspoken. And so I felt like if I explained to him that I'm this type of person, or I'm a well put together woman, that he wouldn't be so aggressive with me.
Mm-hmm. I don't think is it unusual to pull over to a well-lighted place? I mean, I've done that before, or off the show. I don't stop on the side of the interstate. I pull over to an exit in some place that is a bunch of lights. And I know sometimes they may not like that, but I had an issue in Georgia or Alabama, I forget, years ago, where something similar happened. But you had 3 kids in the car. How are they doing, and what were they thinking?
Well, how they're doing, they're still traumatized. My youngest daughter, because it's 2 girls, and my son is the baby. My youngest daughter, she has like dreams, and she wants to sleep in the bed with me and her dad. But at the time of the pullover, my oldest daughter was kind of like trying to calm me down, because I was, as she can tell, I was being nervous, her words. And she was trying to make sure I was okay. And so she was like, "It's okay, Mommy, it's just a ticket. You were speeding, you know, and that's what our mindset was." But then when they saw him pull the gun on me, that's when they started to get nervous. They started to be afraid, and they didn't know what was going to happen, because that was new to them as well as myself. Because he had pulled the gun on me, we were all confused, like, what's going on? And so my daughter, my youngest, who was recording, informed me that afterwards that she was nervous and she didn't know what was going to happen to me. She thought that I was about to get shot. And then when he pulled me away with the handcuffs, she thought I was going to jail. She wouldn't see me anymore. So it was very traumatic for them.
Well, listen, to reiterate, we did reach out to Mr. Dessou, the deputy in this incident, for comment, and we did not hear back. We would love to have him on and get a comment from him if he is interested. So, Ebony, thank you. We're glad that you're okay. We appreciate you joining us, and we hope that your kids are okay.